The Art of Woodworking. Free download, link in description. Top 5 Best Palm Router. Number 5. Bosch GKF 125 CPK. Finding the right accessories can sometimes be challenging, but this combination kit from Bosch includes all you need. Included in the kit are a plunge base, edge guide, and blow molded case. It's a router in the 7-amp, 1 1/4 horsepower class, and is more than capable of dealing with all sorts of materials. The motor spins the bits up to a maximum of 35,000 RPM, but you can lower it to a minimum of 16,000 RPM. If a bit encounters a load, the constant response circuitry in the electronic variable speed control delivers more power to keep RPMs constant. Characteristics of the tool itself include height adjustment for the fixed base. You control how much a door on the side opens by turning a knob. Macro and micro adjustments are also possible. The tool's collet area is well lit using a couple of well-positioned LED lights. Holding the tool steady and firmly isn't an issue because there are 2 pockets on the base where you place your fingers for a firmer one-handed grip. One niggle is that it heats up when you use it for extended periods. It's not an overbearing or uncomfortable heat, but gloves might make it more tolerable. Reducing the length of time the tool is in use should also make a difference. Pros: compact design with added grips. Powerful motor. Fixed and plunge bases. Useful accessories. Cons: buildup of heat. Coming in number 4. Milwaukee 2723 to 20M18. One thing that often lets cordless routers down is a lack of power. Not so with the Fuel Compact router from Milwaukee, as its 1 1/4 horsepower motor can deliver between 10,000 and 31,000 RPM. There's a variable power switch for careful control of the motor, making it easy to match the power to whatever you're working on. Depth adjustment is equally versatile. You make significant adjustments using the macro adjust button, whereas finer adjustments, down to a minimum of 1/64 inch, are made using the subtle adjustment switch. Visibility is not an issue because the base has a large piece missing, which allows you to see what you're working on. To add further illumination, there are 2 LED lights. This is one of the lighter routers on my list, coming in at a shade under 5 pounds. The low weight makes it painless to control and more balanced. The small 4 inches base also improves stability. Plunge and offset bases are compatible with the tool if you want added versatility, but you have to purchase them separately. The only issue with this tool is that you have to pay extra for a battery, as it's not included in your purchase. It can be somewhat inconvenient, but the good news is that they are easy to source. Pros: LED lights for increased illumination. Compact and cordless. Macro and micro depth adjustment. Great stability. Cons: the battery has to be purchased separately. Coming in number 3. Bosch PR20 EVS. Bosch has an enviable reputation for the manufacture of power tools, and this compact router is one of the best corded models currently available. The motor is only 1 horsepower, but that doesn't seem to be too much of a disadvantage. It's more than adequate for using on ash, maple, and several other types of softwood. Treated pine isn't an issue either. The 5.6 amp motor delivers between 16,000 and 35,000 RPM, which is more than adequate for most hardcore jobs. You can accurately adjust the speed using the 12 variable speed dial. Fine depth adjustment is possible using a macro and micro system. In terms of ergonomics, the router sits comfortably in your hand, and there's an imprint you use for your thumb to further improve the grip. The power cord is around a foot in length and comes out of the tool at an angle. This means you don't have to worry about it getting in the way while you're working. Changing bits is a walk in the park as 2 wrenches come with your purchase. Change bits using both of them together or 1 wrench and a spindle lock. After using this tool for a while, some of the components may feel a little flimsy and loose. This can be an issue during prolonged use. It's therefore essential to keep checking everything is done up tightly. Pros: right-angled power cord. Variable speed control. Macro and micro depth adjustment. Durable and strong. Cons: base and bit screws may come loose. Coming in number 2. Makita XTR01Z. This cordless router from Makita is a useful, reliable tool, and its characteristics make it a valuable tool for your workshop. The aluminum base and housing make it very durable but at the same time lightweight. Top of the list of values has to be the 18-volt battery that helps the motor deliver between 10,000 and 30,000 RPM. No brushes are in the soft start motor, and it has electronic control, which means speed is continuous, even under a variable load. One of the safety features of this tool is a locking switch. It prevents the router from being turned on accidentally. Precise depth adjustments are made possible quickly and easily because it uses a rack and pinion depth adjustment system. Adjustments are made by turning the micro adjust dial. There is an opaque base, but the work surface is illuminated by two LED lights, which counteracts the lack of visibility. One particular issue with this router is that you can't use it with large round over bits. To solve this problem, you'd have to use a low-angle block plane and put an edge on your piece by hand. Fine-tuning can be done with a sander if necessary. Pros: good value for money. Locking power switch for safety. Electronic control of the motor. Precise depth adjustment. LED illumination. Cons: not compatible with larger round over bits. Coming in number 1. DeWalt DCW 600B. Coming in at number 1 is this cordless palm router from DeWalt. The build quality is top-notch, and it has a solid design. Speed and depth adjustments are uncomplicated, and there are numerous other features, which makes it a great tool for a beginner and those with more experience. The most obvious money-saving advantage is the brushless motor, which means you don't have to stress about finding replacement carbon brushes. It also extends runtime and the life of the motor. This tool's other features include dual LED lights, a soft start function, variable speed settings, quick release tabs on the base, a large button for the spindle lock, and an almost instantaneous motor brake. There are 7 settings on the variable speed control dial, and the motor can spin up to 25,500 RPM. The safety of the tool is improved with the use of a speed brake. In addition, you should find the D-shaped subbase very useful as it provides some additional support. It also means you don't have to be exact when centering on the bit. The flat side works accurately when you use it along straight edges. The battery mount surface allows the tool to sit flat and stable, even when it's inverted. This is helpful when it comes to setting the depth of the cut or changing bits. When it comes to ergonomics, this cordless router's circumference is a little on the large side. You might find this a problem if your hands are smaller than average. Another issue is that the speed of this model is a little slower than many cordless models. The solution is to be patient when using it. Pros: adjustable speed and depth settings. Good visibility. No need for brush replacement. Electronic speed brake. Cons: thick diameter can make it awkward to hold. Generally lower power.